Next is the Polonsky Prizes for Creativity and Originality in the Humanistic Disciplines. Let's watch a short movie about the prize.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mark Polonsky, and it's my pleasure today to introduce the 2021 Polonsky Prizes for Creativity and Originality in the Humanistic Disciplines. These prizes, now in their 18th year, were established by my father Leonard to reflect his profound belief in the importance of the humanities. He wanted to ensure that the humanities would retain their rightful place at the Hebrew University alongside science, technology and medicine. Each year, prizes are awarded to scholars at the Faculty of Humanities in 3 categories: senior researchers, post-doctoral researchers, and scholars obtaining their doctorates or master's degrees. Today, prizes will be awarded to 4 scholars. I'd also like to acknowledge the 5 scholars who were awarded the Polonsky Prizes last year, but were not able to enjoy an awards ceremony. These scholars demonstrate how the humanities at their best can contribute to a better world through deepening our understanding of the past and fostering empathy, through enhancing our appreciation of the riches of our cultural heritage, through developing the rigour and critical mindedness to question and challenge received ideas, and helping us to reflect on the purposes of our lives and activities. So congratulations to the prize winners for their creative and original work, and also to the Faculty of Humanities for fostering and encouraging such outstanding scholars. Kol hakavod.
The prize in the category of researchers goes to Professor Yuri Pines for his book Zhou History Unearthed, the Bamboo Manuscript, Xinian and Early Chinese Historiography, published by Columbia University Press in 2020. Congratulations, Professor Pines. Could you share some details about your book?
Thank you. 25 centuries ago, Chinese historians discovered that they are very much valued by policymakers. Those who wanted to make good policy choices consulted the past. And then historians were very tempted to improve a little bit the narrative of the past, to abandon a little bit of accuracy, but then create much better ideologically compelling narrative. And this is a little bit like we have today with the policymakers who are so much influenced by current journalism, by mass media, and learn about the foreign countries from mass media. And journalists are also very much tempted to discuss China and Russia, the Middle East, Africa, India and Latin America, abandoning a little bit accuracy and presenting a much more compelling ideological narrative. Now, what was the price paid by the Chinese historians for their choice? And what may be the price in the present? Read my book, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The prize in the category of researchers goes to Professor Jonathan Garb for his book, A History of Kabbalah from the Early Modern Period to the Present Day, published by Cambridge University Press in 2020. Professor Garb, congratulations. Could you perhaps share some unique aspects of your project?
One of the most central ideas developed in modern Kabbalah is that of tikkun, of the repair of the world. And this idea was actually developed very strongly in this country, in the Galilee. Now, the notion is that each and every individual in each and every moment of their lives can become, are obligated and privileged to become part of a marvelously complex tapestry which leads to the eventual harmonization and improvement of the world. And this happens on 3 levels, as developed later on in this thought. One is the level of deeds, which is obvious, which is intuitive. The other, which is semi-intuitive, the idea that each word that we pronounce has an effect on the entire world. And the third idea is that even our thoughts can have a marked effect on the wholeness of the world. So this is just one of many ideas presented in a book, which have been the source for both inspiration and reflection for many throughout the world of different persuasions and different backgrounds. Thank you very much for this wonderful support.
Congratulations. The prize in the category of post-doctoral researchers goes to Dr. Anna Sierka for her work Between Tradition and Innovation, Images of the Divine Chariot, merkavah in Early Modern Ashkenazi Kabbalah, with particular focus on Naphtali Bacharach's Emeq ha-Melekh. Dr. Sierka, congratulations on this prize. Please tell us a little more about your work.
Foremost, I would like to thank to the Polonsky Committee for awarding the prize to me. I am most humbled to receive such an honor. I wish to express my profound gratitude towards my teachers, especially the supervisors of my doctoral thesis, whom I would like to list in alphabetical order, Professor Jonathan and especially Professor Moshe Idel, as well as my academic sponsors at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, Dr. Bacharach and Professor Jonathan Garb. Without their support, any achievement would have been insurmountable. How can my research contribute to make the world better? The area of my investigation, studies in Jewish mysticism and esotericism, Kabbalah, belongs to various disciplines which lay beyond the classical scope of understanding. Every endeavor to comprehend the nature of the humanity expressed in depths of spiritual experience encounters the supernatural, which is beyond empirical knowledge. These studies, however, sensitize us to the awareness, which is often incomprehensible at first sight. Engaging in such types of thinking compels us to consider again the fundamental questions of the human condition, which are commonly forgotten in the modern world. Thank you once again.
Thank you. The prize in the third category, master or doctoral students, goes to Tal Banin for her project titled The Winged Creatures of the Waves and Virginia Woolf's Figurations of the One, which was published in the Journal of Modern Literature. Tal, congratulations. Please share a few words with us.
Thank you so much. So first, I would like to thank the board members of the Polonsky Prize. I'm honored to be a recipient of this prestigious award. My work contributes to a better world by, I hope, encouraging us to challenge our traditional conceptions of what a love story is. So Virginia Woolf originally conceptualized her novel The Waves as a love story. That's what she called it in her diary. But the final product, the novel itself, seems to be anything but. It has no courtship narratives, no marriage plots, no romantic trajectories to trace. My article argues that we can read the novel as a love story if we look counterintuitively at Woolf's use of animal imagery. So what Woolf does is that she metaphorically structures her characters' love relationships around animal behaviors, like the impulse of a moth towards light and the attraction of a bird towards its prey. Thinking of love through these instinctual impulses of animals results in a new definition of it and in Woolf's creation of a post-human love story, a love story that exceeds the human. By spotlighting this kind of story, my study urges us to reconsider our human ways of thinking about love, that is, our romantic conventions and ideals, and to think about love in more critical and creative ways. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations again.